Right, morning everybody. It is the eve before Christmas Eve, and it's pretty cold out here. I'm back on the creek. As you can see, breath. It's cold. I just wanted to take you around and give you a little look-ski at how the area looks and what I've been telling you about old workings and stuff like that. So let me turn this around and we'll take a little walk and you guys will see a little mine shaft and all that. All right. Let's see about getting over all this tailing piles that are ginormous. See that? That rock wall right there? That is a big tailing pile that I'm standing on right now. And way down there, that rock wall is about 10 feet tall. And then it's got this flat bottom down in the bottom of this little gully. And then if we walk down here, closer to where the road is, there's a lot of blackberry bushes out here, so kind of tough going unless it's the winter time when the water's nice and low. We're almost to it. All right, so right here, you can see the cut. Downed log. So, this is another drift mine. You can see it's filled up. It's filled up quite a bit. And then it drops down. Looks like a lot of debris fell. And it's hewn into this volcanic ash flow. And it goes all the way across the road. Pretty impressive. The road's just up there, maybe 25, 30 feet. So you can see what layer they were drift mining into. So all this stuff here, see how it's got conglomerate underneath this moss layer. There's a bunch of these rocks and stuff like that in there. And it's got these lines here, fractures as well. You can see the big boulders. So yeah, they're digging all these drifts into places like this. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little show. There's another little section of it. Yeah, it's kind of glued together. That real fine sand mixed with rocks. There's some rock walls. You can see how wide this thing is. We channeled this out and maybe did a diversion dam or a diversion channel to move water around and sluice it down this. Gets pretty treacherous up above. You got all those blackberry bushes up there. but kind of hard to miss all this. Kind of hard to miss it. They did a lot of work. And you can see right over there, that mountain is where the other side of the road is. And that's where that mine shaft goes. And I'm working over this like 25, 30 foot tall embankment of tailing piles for stuff they pushed out of the river so they could get down to the bottom, but had to stack these boulders on top of each other on the side and not get them completely out of the way. So all of this, all of that layer, is all stuff that is hiding some virgin ground, and that's where I'm at right now. So blackberry bushes, creek goes up. We found good gold on the other side of this in the other creek, but it lies up there above the, right up there, above this little sandbar, but it's not really a sandbar, it's a pile they got through over the top of the virgin ground. And then it heads up, there's a waterfall, there's a big drop off up there. There's like 40-foot tall walls carved out where they started channeling into the limestone, and then they got another drift mine up the hill, up that way, closer to the house. I walked in there, went about like, I don't know, 75, 100 feet, something like that, and seen big boulders in the wall and things like that. So yeah, just want to give you guys a little idea of what I'm doing out here and why I'm out here. It's pretty cold this morning, and let me show you the rocks that I gotta move to get down to this pay layer that's just underneath this loose boulder in the middle that you'll see. Right there. So down in that hole is where the pay layer is. And right there is that boulder that I gotta move along with that boulder, and that boulder. And I'll hopefully get those out the way soon here. Not sure when though. Alright, well, I'll be back at you guys with a little run and see what I get out of it. Hopefully I get a nice chunk of. Hey, I'm back. After a couple hours and one bucket full. That's what I'm looking at. Some nice chunky little bits. Not a large amount, you know, compared to my finger. It's all right, you know. But some pretty good chunky bits. Sorry for the camera not focusing. Yeah, not too bad for one bucket of material classified down to half inch, and then remove that rock out of that hole and expose all of the good stuff that I'm trying to get to. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a few, and I'll show you when I get my next bucket. Possibly later on. Might end up, sorry for the glare and the sun in your eyes, might get the dredge down here if I want to get deep into work. It takes a lot of effort pulling the crap out of the shed up there and throwing it in the quad and driving it down here and carrying it in like 6 different loads, but it's worth it if I want to get a lot of gold. So we'll see. All right, be back at you later. Well, I just ran my second bucket, and now I'm about to pan out the material that I had in there. It's taken probably 4 hours for 2 buckets. Stuff's concreted. It's pretty hard to dig, and it's in deep holes with deep water, so it's not fun to try to get it out of there. All right, well, let's see together. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see what we can get. Oh, there's some showing up right there. Those 2 pieces in that far corner. Ooh, that's a nice piece. See that chunky little monkey right there? Oh, there's some more right down there at the bottom. Let's keep going. Try to shake this down. See if there's any nice big pieces. There's some. That's some nice chunky pieces right there. So there's a lot of micro fine. But there's still some chunky pieces out here. Out here it's fairly chunky, but there's also a lot of black sands. I panned off quite a bit before I even showed you guys, and then on top of that there's really fine stuff. You would have to run one of those blue bowls or little camel wheels or whatever they're called, and then get all that stuff out. You can also crush down all your black sands, all your magnetite, and you can get more fine gold, even more than the fine gold that you're seeing in your pan. You can get super ultra fine stuff in there. Use like a ball mill, crush it. You can heat it up in a pan, smash it with a little mortar and pestle, and then pan that stuff out. And it'll take quite a bit of time, but it'll kick you out a lot, because fine gold, flour gold will add up to a lot in the end. So, all right, well, I might run another bucket, waiting on somebody to get here, and we'll see if I get more. All right, see you guys later. All right, I'm back at the house. I've teared off the scale. More zeroed out. Got the gold in the pan. There's a couple of scribblets in here, but kind of hard to make that out. It says 0.11 grams. Some chunky stuff. Not bad. Not bad for not a whole lot of work, I feel like. Well, you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I'll get you guys back on another day, and maybe we'll get the dredge out and actually get some significant amounts of gold. But have a good end of the year.